Long story short, while I was at Woodward, I was asking all the workers there a million questions, just trying to figure out how like a place that big works, what are the like ins and outs of it, all the moving components. I think that stuff just kind of fascinates me, especially when it's on that scale and it's in such a niche that I love. Also with things like, it seems like skateboarding, not just skateboarding, but camps themselves are not doing so well. Skateboarding's not doing too well. Even scootering's like declining a little bit, which is like, it's been on this big spike for a while. Everything's kind of struggling. I was just curious on how they were dealing with that. I was asking questions about the gymnastics program and that being cut. But one of the coolest things that I learned about Woodward is all of these other ways to go to Woodward. So me growing up, I wasn't ever someone who, it wasn't really an option for me to go to Woodward. And I'm sure a lot of people can relate. Is it incredible? And is it something that you could only experience by going to a place like that? Honestly, yeah. And I know that sounds silly and I'm trying to be like a salesman for Woodward, but they're not paying me to do this. I'm just being honest. I've been to a lot of really massive skate parks, but the way that this place is built and laid out and the way that the camp facilities work with the camp counselors and teaching kids how to skate and all the in-between activities, it has the go-kart and all this stuff is right there. And it's like kids just kind of have free range. It's definitely, it's quite the experience, and it's something that would have been really cool for me to experience when I was younger. But for everyone who's older, like, you don't have to be a visiting pro to go skate Woodward. And a lot of this is like news to me. So as this video goes on, I'm just going to tell you a little bit about like all these random things that you can do to go to Woodward. Some of them cost money, some of them are free, and some of them they pay you. But anyways, a lot of skating in this video. Let's get to it. Okay, I just showered just to get a little bit more energy. I got 3.5 hours of sleep last night. The night before that, I got 4 hours. The night before that, I got 6. So by my calculations, I'm getting no hours tonight. I'm gonna drink some cold brew and we're gonna go meet up with Nick and film with Nick. How's your ankle?
That's good.
No, it's not. So I'm back here. Matthew's still hurt. It doesn't matter. He just does tricks anyways. Got Nick with us. Woo. Got some transition guys this time for Matthew to skate with. Oh my God. Yeah, do that. Oh my God. I think he's gonna try rock fakie on the big vert wall, so. What side, left or right? Yes, sir. Matt's gonna try a blunt half cab on the rear wall. I don't know if the wall's too close though. Is there enough deck? So there's a bird's nest up there. Is there enough room?
I hit this thing immediately.
Oh, so now? He wants to try blunt, but there's not enough room.
Let's do this.
So I think the first thing that a lot of people don't know about is like the different days that they have where you can just go skate Woodward. Like I was under the impression that it was just open in the summer. You paid money, you would go there, you would skate, and that would be the end of it. But they actually have all these like off-season dates where you can just like go and it's like open free ride and it's like a daily rate. And I want to say it's like $39 or something like that. I think that's the number that I saw. Don't quote me on it. Go to the website, browse around a little bit. I was just checking out a second ago. But anyways, yeah, it's like something like $39 and you go for like 4 or 5 hours or something like that. You're just gonna be very overwhelmed with how many different obstacles there are too. So even if you tried to explore the entire park, it would probably take you 4 to 5 hours to explore most of it if you're just tapping everything with like one trick. But I imagine you'll just find something very unique and exciting, especially some of like the safety features that they have with the foam pits and stuff. That alone is like pretty cool to experience, in my opinion. They have that, and they also have like weekend getaways where you'll actually go there and camp with your family or like your friends. You know, it's like all ages are included. You go there, I forget what it costs, but you go there and you stay in these separate cabins that they'll have set up for like 2 days. I think it's just the weekend. Maybe it's a 3-day weekend. I'm not sure. And yeah, you just have sort of your own camp experience where there's no counselors telling you what to do. It's another option. And they offer that, I believe, at both West and East. I'm not sure about the Tahoe locations. And then they also have like random events. So like, I'm sure that they have some sort of like letter that you can like sign up for. But like if you go to the website, they just like list the events that they have coming up that you can just like show up and like go do stuff. So there's a lot of different ways to skate Woodward that doesn't involve you having to go for the full week and being under the age of, I think, 18 or whatever it is. And there's other ways, and we're gonna get into them in a second, but more skating. Okay, so 50-50, ollie up to 50-50, to drop down to 50-50, to drop down to 50-50. So front side, backside, front side, backside. Are you okay? You just sacked the hub. Are you good? The energy in here reminds me of being like a kid, skating at an indoor skate park with all my friends, and we're all just like hyping each other up. The only difference is I'm not really skating right now. I don't know where he's going. Oh my God. Okay, so he wants to boneless into that. My shoelaces have me worried. Another bushing down. Bushing number, what is this, number 6?
Low rider bushing.
Oh my God.
I don't know what's happening. No more shenanigans. Come on.
Dude, you're insane.
Bones. And I tried bones and they're all exploding. No hate on bones.
It just came off.
All right, so Nick's gonna try to grind up the whole rail from flat. It's actually like it drops off like almost like a real rail. Like it ain't a low drop off. Low to get. Ooh. Oh, you're there. You know, he just did it first go. He was like, oh, I've always wanted to do it. He just almost did it.
I think the easiest way to go skate Woodward as an adult, I'm speaking to my fellow adults who just never got to go to Woodward as a kid, is volunteering there. So like you get paid to go there, and they have like, I know people who go there and they'll work for like a week or two, and they're like, their only reason they're going there is just so they can skate. And what the counselors do is like, yeah, you got to stay there with the kids, and there's a bunch of different jobs. Sometimes you might go there and you're just a person who drives to the airport and picks up skaters and brings them back. One person who picked me up, he was telling me about it. Like, he's like, yeah, I'm getting paid to go pick up pro skaters and scooters and bikers and free runners, bring them back to the skate park, and then like he gets to skate. You know what I mean? Like when he's not picking someone up or taking someone, knock on wood, to like the hospital or something like that, he gets to just skate the park. There's other people. I was talking to one girl who, she was a nurse there, and she was saying that she didn't get to skate a lot. I think it was her first day there because some kids got hurt, and that she hopes she's going to get to skate a lot more during the week. So maybe that's not the best job. But I mean, you know, she has like a nursing background experience. So yeah, it was just like super rad. And she was still stoked. She was like, yeah, I get to like be at the skate park this entire time. And any time off, I get to go skate. Also, between the hours of, I think it's like 10 and 12, they keep all of the skate parks open for just the counselors and stuff like that. So like you guaranteed get like 2 hours a day of these at this massive camps facility, not even having to deal with kids, just you and your friends skating, running amok, having a great time. So that's like another like random little perk that I think a lot of people don't realize. And there's, you know, there's dish dogs, there's a million different jobs that you can apply for at Woodward. It's a massive camp. There's multiple locations. I would definitely look into it if you're just trying to like get away for a little bit. Or I mean, I know kids who go and do it for the entire summer. That's what all the people in this video who I'm filming right now, with the exception of Matthew, did. They're all just like counselors and dish dogs and stuff like that. Anyways, back to the skating.
Oh, you're right there. So Matthew's skating his hard wheel board, which is, I was gonna say it's pretty sketchy to do that in here, but my wheels are really hard too, so. Right after I said that, he dropped in and slammed so hard because he was like carving as he was dropping in because he was used to having the dragon wheels on. 1.5 feet. You like made it, but then started coming back down. I don't know if that was a make. That's the speed. Next try. Oh, he's plotting. Yeah, it looks scary. That thing's steep. But where do you go?
It doesn't even lead anywhere.
You okay? That was a terrible idea, start to finish. Yeah, real Matt. So playful. Dude, all the dudes who work here have the sickest lines. They just like know where everything is and have all these like weird different ways to skate everything. It's so rad. So yeah, I've known Nick since he was like this big, just at the skate park, like learning all the tricks. I'd like to think I have a little influence on his trick selection. So obviously I love his tricks. I feel like going from the soft wheels to those in the same session is sketchy. Oh, super Euro session. Bye, Matt. He's like me, but he's not cursed with bad style like I am.
Okay, so this one's my favorite that I didn't know about, and I think I've mentioned some of these in other videos while I've been out here. But this one's crazy to me. You can, if you have like a kid or something like that, and this one's for parents, okay? So this one's very niche down to like parents who want to skate with their kids or just like be with their kids during camp. You can volunteer yourself and like you just spend the week with your kid where like, you know, you have access to the pool and all the other stuff that's not like, let's say you don't skateboard or whatever, you don't ride bikes. You still have like 1,000 things to do that's just like camp activities. And yeah, you just volunteer and you get to like be there with your kid. And it's like, I forget what the discount is, but I want to say it's more than half. Like it's a huge discount that you get for going and you get to be with your kid. And also, like, I'm assuming if you're watching this video, you skateboard or you're into something and you can go do that with your kid. The person who I was talking to, actually the person who picked me up from the airport initially, was this kid's mom. So I was like, oh, how long have you been working at Woodward? And she was like, oh, like, I'm just here for the week because my kid's here. And they gave me a huge discount. And all she's been doing is just like picking up people from the airport, like kids who are arriving at the airport and bringing them to the skate park, which mostly consists, if you can imagine, of like the first day, because that's when everyone's getting there. And there's other like random gigs that you can get. Like some people might end up being a lifeguard at the pool and they just watch the pool for a couple hours a day or whatever it ends up being. So there's a good bit of ways to like get into Woodward. And if you don't want to work there, you don't have the time to go there for a week, they have these weekend getaways, and they also have these day trips that you can go where it's just like an open free session like a regular skate park. And yeah, I'm pretty adamant about just going there and experiencing the place once, even if it's just for a day. I was definitely one who wasn't maybe the biggest fan of Woodward because it was something that was like a little bit out of my price range or whatever. But if you can find a way to go there, which I've just listed a bunch, you should probably at least like go experience it. I haven't been to the other Woodwards. I plan to. Woodward East is probably the craziest. Yeah, I was there for 7 days and I skated all day, every single day for 7 days. And I'm 36. So if I can do it, probably anyone can do it. I mean, it's just kind of cool to like have access to like a mini mega ramp and then also like a swimming pool and everything in between. But anyways, hopefully that information is valuable to you. I didn't know it. If not, I hope you at least enjoyed the skateboarding. Thanks for watching.